Good morning.
Bingo!
And welcome to Sam and Max on the morning stream. We have taken on former television star. We've taken on former television stars. We've taken on talk show hosts. We've taken on the mafia, but now we are going to be taking on our most dangerous adversary yet, Abraham Lincoln, who must die. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm sure the algorithm is gonna tear me a new one for this this title. Oh no! And Streamlabs is doing that thing again where I can't see everybody's stuff. Dragon J with the 7 months of tier 1 saying, hi Tom, how are you today? Doing well. Half Grid Grill with 100 bits saying, oh, it's just Tom in the bathroom. Wrath of Toast with the 32 months of tier 1 saying, Tom. 100 bits with the, from Will Pierce saying, speaking of Abe Lincoln, did you hear Clone High is coming back? Yes. Dave Star with the 41 months of tier 1 saying, hi, I'm not Hugh Bliss. I'm Dave. I hate you. I'm Tom. I'm Tom. All right, let's play episode 4, Abe Lincoln Must Die. The president's lost it. Fairly mandated group hugs, a pudding embargo. What's next? Sam and Max are off to Washington to take care of this bozo, but the political climate is getting stormier and a new power will rise.
Bingo!
Incarnado with 100 bits saying, it looks like Tom fused Lord Donator. I should now call him Lord Tomator.
I am reborn. I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
You know, Max, sneaking the bug into that exorcism was an uncharacteristic stroke of genius.
Demonic possession is the gift that keeps on giving.
What? Oh, Commissioner. No, that was, Max's aunt. Yes, 14 packs a day. What's that? Yes? Yes? No! Yes? Sweet Suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone in a short story by Susan Sontag. We're on our way.
Let me guess. Our friendly neighborhood demon just burnt down another monastery.
No, Max, we have a far more bloodthirsty adversary this time. The President of the United States of America.
Who?
The man's gone nuts. He's enacting all kinds of crazy new laws.
What else is new?
Federally mandated group hugs before, during, and after all major sporting events.
So?
He's curtailing civil liberties, threatening the environment.
Hey, that makes 3 of us.
And he's about to introduce mandatory gun registration.
Get the keys.
Ooh, topical. Incarnado, I already got that one. Put it in with the 2 months of tier 1, saying, yeah, second month. Da, na, na, na. Da, na, 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 na. Etrian Persona with the 42 months of tier 1 saying, ooh, 42 months. Do I get to learn the meaning of life now? We already did. 42 is the meaning of life. We just don't know what the question is. The freelance police are on the case to take down the president. Huh.
I have to point out, Sam, that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you just let me drive.
And I have to point out that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you hadn't jumped on my head shouting Jersey Devil, and firing your gun out the window.
I swear that woman was a dead ringer for him.
Well, here we are, standing in an open field west of the White House.
Let's go bring the hammer down on that so-called commander-in-chief.
Hey, Max's boxing glove.
Hey, my missing boxing glove.
Hey, bud.
It's always in the last place you look.
One of these buttons, there we go.
Please do not feed the submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Weren't you listening?
That's so stupid. The periscope.
The White House pool. most secure waiting pool on Earth.
Red Burning Dragon with 27 months of tier 1 saying, the president has gone mad. What else is new? Hopkins Prague with the 62 months of tier 1. Thank you very much.
Jimmy?
Oh, great! What are you guys doing here?
Oh, just saving the world. What are you doing here?
I happen to take my vacations at the White House, and I needed a little R&R. Speaking of which, beat it.
Anything else I can... Oh. I forgot what the run button was. Nope. Nope. I thought it was R. Oh, it's L.
Any golf balls? Nope. At least the president has his priorities straight.
Of turning the White House lawn into his own personal golf course.
There is a small mailbox here.
It's one of those ornamental mailboxes that doesn't actually open.
That's government efficiency for you. White paint, Christmas lights, and a small barbecue.
Everything somebody would need to renovate, decorate, and then accidentally burn the place to the ground.
Later, Max, later. Your name here. For naming rights to this building, please contact the Office of Desperation Accounting.
Oh boy, can we, Sam? Please?
We'll see, little buddy.
We're gonna have the White House named after Sam and Max. Room for rent.
Room for rent. I guess the country really is hard up for cash. Valet parking, $2. Way to knock down that deficit. Suspect yourself.
That's so Madonna.
Nice stool.
It looks a little like a weird space creature, poised to devour the unwary mortal foolish enough to sit on it. I like that in a stool.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
Hey, Sam, did I ever mention how I've memorized pi to 1,000 decimal places?
I love this.
It's 3.14159265358979.
Matt, do you have a piece of paper handy?
You want to write down the phone number?
I remember the number. I want to write myself a reminder to smother you with a pillow in your sleep. Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration. Step aside, buddy. Freelance police.
Just a moment, sir. Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Possible situation at the front door. Talking dog and, rabbit trying to gain access to the OO. Please advise, over.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a negative on the access permissions, sir. I'll have to ask you and your little friend to step away from the White House.
Doggy Daddy, this is Loose Cannon. Request permission to pants this goon. Over.
Before we try physical violence, Max, let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Ah, emotional violence. Good plan.
Did you just call yourself Super Bowl?
Did you call yourself Super Bowl?
Codename, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
And who's Papa Bear?
Section chief. Runs the operation. Protects the president.
Oh, Super Bowl. I get it.
Let us in, pal.
Let us in, pal. We're freelance police. Here to save the president.
I thought we were here to stop the president by any means necessary.
I was going to wait to mention that part, Max.
Either way, sir, you can't get inside. Orders.
Seriously, let us in.
Seriously, Jack, let us in. It's a national emergency.
No can do, sir.
It's going to be tougher than I thought to trick this goon and get inside.
I heard that, sir. And it's going to be impossible.
Hey, no fair. You're not supposed to listen to casual asides.
It's in the job description, sir. Report all stage whispers, soliloquies, and casual asides to the proper authorities.
Curse them! They've thought of everything.
Finest security force in the world, sir.
I love this.
Don't you get bored guarding this door?
It's a rewarding job, sir. Doing my part. Keeping the president safe.
Hey, Super Bowl. I'd like you to smell these two handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Not now, Max.
Is that all you do? Guard this door?
Is that all you do? Guard this door?
That's my primary assignment, sir.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Try to guess it while I drop increasingly heavy weights near your head.
What's your secondary assignment?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light grounds work, public relations.
Public relations?
I'm a people person, sir.
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
Cutback, sir. Employee Reduction and Consolidation Act of 2003. These sunglasses aren't cheap.
Hey, Superball! What gauge syringe would be best for injecting you with a knockout serum? Just a hypothetical.
You really have time to do everything else and guard this door?
I make the time, sir. It's what I do.
Like how Sam and Superball are having like a legit conversation about Superball's duties. Meanwhile, Max is like, what's the best way to get you away from the door?
What else do you do besides guard this door?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light groundswork.
Want to talk to your manager?
I want to talk to your manager.
No can do, sir. He's with the president.
I've had enough of this.
Papa Bear, this is Superball. Perps exiting Zone 4 now. Seem disgruntled. Stay on the lookout. Over.
Now can we push him down and beat him with sewage-filled garbage bags until he runs crying into the reflecting pool?
Tempting, Max, but these Secret Service guys hold a grudge.
Well, let's see. I can get him. I can get the bug to listen to him. So let's see.
What else do you do besides guard this door?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light groundswork.
I want to talk to your manager.
No can do, sir. He's with the president.
I've had enough of this.
All right, let me grab the bug.
Okay, here's what he said.
Just step away from the door, please. Yes, sir, that is all I say.
Thank you, sir. Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. in.
It must be what...
Yep.
All right, I think I gotta go back to the office. Definitely need to use this for definitely gotta use the bug for some sort of phone scam. I'm going back to the office, Max.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Back to the
Alright.
office.
Not while I'm alive.
Exactly.
Wait, is that Hugh Bliss? It is. Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Whoa, look, Max. It's our favorite cultish crackpot, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss. I want to buy something.
Ding.
Take my credit card. Put me on your mailing list. Anyone you want me to recruit?
You're supposed to give the Stockholm Syndrome a few days to kick in, Max.
Who has that kind of time?
What are you doing here?
What's a big celebrity like you doing on our street, Hugh Bliss?
Why, I'm spreading the great news about prismatology!
The magic and science of unlocking the harmony of colors for a revolution in holistic personal and interpersonal well-being?
Now translated into 15,000 different languages, including Esperanto. Hooray!
Hooray!
Have you sold any books yet?
Are the books selling well?
Selling? You can't put a price on imagination. You can't sell the wonder of a daydream or the laughter of a child.
He's right. I've tried.
I just realized there's a constant light emanating from him. What's your book about again?
What was your book about again?
Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness? It's about everything and nothing at all. Oh,
No, really, what's your book about?
What's this prismatology nonsense really about?
all it is the total reawakening of mind, body, and spirit in a rainbow of true bliss.
I'm really excited.
Uh-huh. And how do we do that?
Okay, simply focus on the orange at the core of your spirit.
Okay. No, wait. Okay, now.
Shift your consciousness to the ultraviolet.
Doing that.
Mix it with the indigo of your imagination, and then let it slide down the rainbow of your hopes and dreams.
Wow, I can't believe it was so simple.
Show us a magic trick, Hugh Bliss.
Magic is easy when the colors of your soul are...
Yeah, less chatter, more magic.
Okay, how about I disappear?
Well, your mind reading is obviously still working.
It is! Now watch me as I vanish. Except you won't be able to watch me because I'll be gone.
Does he come back?
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
Ah, that's what I needed him going for. All right, what's in the newspaper today?
President appoints action figure as Secretary of Defense.
That is pretty crazy.
Well, at least it was an action figure of John Shaft.
Oh, I can dig it.
Purcell attacked by two-headed monkey. Steve Purcell is the creator of Sam & Max.
Non-mafia-owned casino destroyed by mysterious explosion.
Mysterious? I gave my name to reporters and even posed for pictures.
Sometimes blowing something up is its own reward, pal. Novelty gumballs. Shaped just like the real thing, but made of inedible plastic.
Oh, I want to go back to the
Fool your
office.
friends, annoy your grandparents.
It's weird that it's funny that he's selling, oh, I didn't want to go that way. It's funny that he's selling his book that's been translated into Esperanto in a store that's called Esperanto Bookstore. I want to go back to the office specifically for the closet because, yep, Leonard's in there.
It's our favorite shifty card cheat, Leonard Steak Charmer.
How you doing, Leonard? Good, good.
This charred pile of scrap serves as a touching reminder of the fun we had at WARP TV.
I've determined that whether for food or for sport, I just really enjoy frying things.
Oh, I thought that was, the Hypno Bear would have been from the Mob, the Mole, and the Meatball, but I guess our souvenir from that case was Leonard.
We should have Jesse James's hand.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
But who autographed it? Anything of import in here? I don't think so. I don't think you get anything new from the office. I just wanted to see, I just wanted to see Leonard, honestly. Dorman Hart, thank you for the 26 months of Prime Gaming. I don't know why alerts aren't working right now, but that happens sometimes. All right. It's time to check in on Bosco.
What's shaking, Bosco?
Ah, greetings, comrades, dog, and rabbit.
I'm having trouble placing the accent this month. Mid-Atlantic states? The San Fernando Valley?
I get more of a vague Baltic vibe. Something in a light Czech pattern.
Ha ha ha! Comrade Maximilian makes the funny joke. I am Vladimir Ilyevich Bosco, Russian proprietor of Workers' glorious warehouse of inconvenience, no?
No.
But now, I make new start in America, which I love. So, is no need to aiming sophisticated targeting equipment at me.
Why the Russian disguise?
What's with the Soviet bloc, Bosco?
It's perfectly natural, comrades. I work with the American government in spirit of glasnost. They know. They know.
Who knows what?
The feds, man. Uncle Sam. The government's watching us all the time.
So that's why I always feel an overbearing presence just out of my field of vision, watching and judging my every move.
That's me, Max.
Why is the government watching you?
Why is the government spying on you, Bosco?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I know too much.
Just humor the poor guy, Max.
But I make new start in America, which I love. So it's no need to targeting me.
Do you have a defense against the feds?
I suppose you've got some ridiculously complex whirligig to defend yourself against the feds?
It's the people, comrades. Workers will overthrow fascist regime.
What about us loafers?
All are welcome. Come their victory, workers will unite to bring downfall of corrupt administration. We will number in tens of millions.
That's a lot of Bolsheviks.
No, it's all true. Plus, I'm working on a satellite missile defense system.
You're making a missile defense system?
Missile defense system? Isn't that more than a little bit overkill?
Yet, we are strong like bear against attack. I'm working on modifying BTAD's Part 2.
Your anti-delivery system?
That's right. It was already programmed to keep people from delivering goods to the store. So I just went into the database and changed beef jerky to intercontinental ballistic missiles.
So now anyone can just deliver a blimp load of beef jerky to your store without fear of reprisal?
A small price to pay for freedom.
We want to buy something.
We want to buy something.
Is evil but necessary private enterprise.
What have you got?
What do you got?
His most glorious invention, comrades, is useful for, how you say, questioning.
Questioning.
His truth serum makes easy even the most difficult, how do you say, interrogation.
Interrogation.
Truth serum? Is this another one of your half-baked, overpriced gimmicks, or does it actually work?
Both will make anyone get rid of inhibitions and telling, how you say, complete and honest truth.
Sounds like alcohol to
Your
me.
accent sucks. Hey, it's already working.
Every time he says how you say, Max responds with how to actually say it. Do you have any...
Do you have any potatoes in the likeness of Catholic saints?
Niet.
Do you have any souvenir snow globes from the Mystery Vortex?
Niet.
Sam Max hit the road reference?
Do you have any Lobsterfots brand cereal?
Niet.
Do you have any Tagalog rhyming dictionaries, abridged?
Niet.
Do you have any wiener cozies?
We just get shipment of those in this week. Let me look.
Oh boy!
Oh wait, did you say wiener cozies? I thought you said Navajo blankets. No, we're all out of wiener cozies.
Do you have any Navajo blankets?
Niet.
Do you have any potatoes?
Niet.
Give us how much is the truth serum?
We'd like that truth serum, Comrade Boscovich.
Is good. Price is 867.5309.
God damn it!
How much is that in real money?
$100 million.
I think your rate of exchange is a little off, Boscovorsky.
Fall of Berlin Wall brings great strength to our economy.
The price is 8675309.
Nothing for us right now.
What's that smell?
Something in here smells like fermented hate.
It's like sweaty jockstraps soaked in boiled cabbage with a dash of sulfur.
Keep it down, guys. You're scaring off the other customers.
What other customers?
What other customers? Max and I are always the only ones in here.
What? I mean, it's good thing. Merchandise is always available.
Coming in here is like visiting old friends.
Some of these cereal boxes are from the McKinley administration.
I carved our initials in one of the weenies, so we'll be best friends forever, Sam.
You need some new weenies.
When's the last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to tasty Franks.
The Quickie Mart, approach.
See you later, Bosco.
Is no Bosco, comrades. He's only loyal worker Bosco Vorsky, who is no threat to glorious American government whatsoever.
And you did that. Well, listen, 2007 was a different time.
Foamy bread.
Made from real styrofoam?
No, artificial styrofoam.
Artificial styrofoam called bread.
Ooh, fun!
Bathroom terror level, lots of terror. Hot bunny, organ trader, self-loathing. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we could do in here, so let's skedaddle. I don't think the slushy flavors change. But you know, maybe I do gotta go back to the office to call the presidential line there. Dating service. Dormant Heart 95 with a 26 months of Prime. God, I was afraid one of the soda poppers was in here.
That's where I do video intros for my dating service.
Why's the door locked?
It's locked? Damn it. I don't even have a key to that door.
I guess they figured they couldn't put anything in there, so they put a joke there instead. A mimeograph. Hi, Sybil.
Hey, Sybil. What's new in the world of frequent random career reassessment?
Hi, fellas. I'm really excited. I've found the perfect job for me.
You don't say.
That's right. I, Sybil Pandemic, am now a professional matchmaker.
I thought I smelled phosphorus.
I thought I smelled that joke coming down the turnpike, burning oil and dragging its muffler.
It's a dating service, Max. I figured that if a smart, successful career
Carbon
woman
dating.
like me could be having so much trouble finding a date, there must be plenty of other people who could use help.
You can't get a date?
You're having trouble finding your soulmate?
You don't know the half of it. It seems like all the guys I meet are total losers. No offense.
None taken. Hey!
Or else they're borderline psychopaths. No offense.
None taken. It's the borderline cases you have to watch out for.
What kind of man are you looking for?
What kind of man are you looking for?
Older men. Guys with a little history to them are such a turn-on. Oh, and tall men. And distinguished. And he should be experienced.
All right, enough already. Yes, I will go out with you, Sybil.
I thought she was talking about me.
Shut up, Max. You don't even like girls. Could you find a date? Find dates for us?
Could you find dates for Max and me?
Seriously? I mean, sure. Why not? Stranger things have happened, I guess. They must have. Somewhere.
I'm choosing not to be offended by that.
What do we need to do?
It's easy. Just submit an application.
We want to submit an application.
What kind of stuff is on this application?
The usual. Your best traits and what kind of person you're looking for.
Hooks for hands! Hooks for hands!
When you're done, I'll put the application into my computer, which analyzes your personality matrix at 15 essential compatibility points.
I don't have a personality matrix so much as a personality vector.
Once we've found a match, you call your date and agree on a time and place. Let me help you guys out. Tell me your good points and what you're looking for in a date.
I'm very spiritual. She should have an air of mystery. She should love animals. That's all I could think of.
She should love animals.
Such as the elusive praying mantis, whose deadly but enthralling mating rituals she mimics.
You really know how to ruin the mood, Max.
Oh, and cybernetic implants, like an elbow that can connect to the internet.
She should have an air of mystery about her.
She should have an air of mystery.
Making frequent passing mention to her time on the chain gang, but when pressed, revealing nothing.
I'm very spiritual.
I'm very spiritual.
A disciple of the Ancient Ones, enacting dark magic rituals to bring forth their reign again upon this earth. Rise, Shigarath! Rise, Abyag Solam!
You know, in another timeline, Sam was a Tibetan monk. I lead an active lifestyle.
I lead an active lifestyle.
Always running from the authorities.
I can appreciate a person's inner beauty.
I can appreciate a person's inner beauty.
I even have my own sonogram machine.
She should love the outdoors.
She should love the outdoors.
We frequently lock ourselves out of the office.
I love Max's asides with this. She should be tall.
She should be tall.
At least 12 feet, or 4 meters if she's Canadian.
That's all I can think of.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, that's plenty. Now I'll just put your applications into the computer. And there it is. Max, it says your perfect match is...
Cybernetic laser eyes, oh please, oh please, oh please.
Well, that's interesting. It says your perfect match is Sam.
Disturbing, and yet somehow not completely unexpected.
And Sam, your ideal soulmate is...
Wait for it.
Max.
Well, there goes another blow to the concept of a fair and just universe.
Hey Sam, what do you say we never ever speak of this again?
Way ahead of you, little buddy.
What's next on the career horizon?
What's next on the career horizon?
Next? This is it. What could be a better job than helping people find their perfect match?
Volcano God.
Good point. I'll stick to the dating business, though.
How many matches have you made?
How many couples have you managed to escort to romantic bliss?
So far, none.
None is the loneliest number.
But I've got a feeling things will start to pick up after the holidays. All that stress makes for a lot of messy breakups, and a lot of people looking for romance on the rebound.
So we have something to look forward to.
How's business?
How's business?
Slow right now, but those applications are going to start coming in at any moment.
See you around, Sybil.
Alright, so I got the sign. I think I could take. What's the sonogram machine? Or my mimeograph?
Print up any titillating scandal mags lately?
Oh, right.
No.
I forgot she was a journalist before this.
It's unnerving how his eyes seem to follow me wherever I go.
That fox is totally checking you out. Go for it, Sam!
Hey, what a fox it is. Let me try giving... Let me try using the bug on the phone to see if any of my... Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
The White House.
Just step away from the door, please. Yes, sir, that is all I say.
This is an official number. Please stop calling.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
White House, Agent Super Bowl speaking.
Have you checked the baby?
Have you checked the baby?
Yes, sir. Sleeping soundly.
Oh, good job then.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
White House, Agent Super Bowl speaking.
Let's see. Hello, please hold.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
Oh yeah, that's how
Our
you get
phone
him.
bill is sure going to be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Call the pizza place. All right, I'll do that, and then I'll put him back on. I'll put Super Bowl back on hold. I wonder if it'll let me. Da, da, da. Oh, you haven't listed the answering machine this time either.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Mr. Pizza.
Mr. Pizza. 2 medium pineapple and asbestos pies, please. Oh, yeah? Well, same to you, jerk.
What'd he say?
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Hello, constituents. This is your president. When I took office 3 years ago, I made a solemn promise to help you, the American people. Now, thanks to your collective short-term memory, I can say that I've delivered on that promise.
Hey, politics as usual.
In the upcoming elections, it's important to ask yourself, do you feel safer than you did 3 years ago? Or would you rather return to the days when crazed packs of robotic hyenas prowled the street, targeting their death ray laser eyes on you and on your children? As far as you know, my administration is the only thing keeping your home safe from the bloodthirsty robotic hyena. Remember
What
that,
it-
and God bless America.
The
Paid
pres-
for by the committee to remain in office at any cost.
The president sure has a lot of spare time to be calling us.
Hell, now,
The White
The
House.
White House.
White House, Agent Super Bowl speaking.
Hello, please hold.
Hello, please hold.
Roger
Our phone
that.
bill.
It's okay.
Hello?
How about I have to do that every time I want to get inside the White House?
Where are we going, Sam?
Let's get in the DeSoto. To the White House.
Off to the White House.
Oh, boy!
You know, just a 6-hour drive from New York City to Washington, D.C.
Hello, is anyone there?
And by the time we get there, Agent Superball's still on the phone.
Hello. Hello.
Now, a lot of these same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them, they've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max. He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
By the whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant, that's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max, and pronto.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we found the boxing gloves so early on.
Oh, no.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans.
Oh, don't fool with those. Wouldn't want to be caught on national TV with my drawers down again.
It's a stack of...
Oh,
I was hoping I could read them, because one of them says, I did not have sex with that, and then cuts off.
hands off the cameras.
Are these pictures of you with cardboard cutouts of other presidents?
Ronald Reagan.
We're all cardboard under the skin, son.
Funny how almost anything makes sense if a president says it.
Is the... Oh, those, it's just flowers in front of it. Okay, I was like, did he cross out one of the cardboard cutouts?
House of Representatives and Gardens. House of Representatives and
Red
Gardens.
versus yellow roses. Can the governments...
House of Representatives
Governments
and
in their
Gardens.
gardens, can they both do with a little less fertilizer? Is that a pack of cigarettes in one hand and in one of the eagle's claws and a can of gas in the other?
Throw pillows shaped like stars. Interesting, since actual stars are shaped more like throw pillows. Hi, I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
Please don't make fun of George Washington.
I'm making fun of who I want. I'm Sam and Max, freelance
Is that a
police.
Rothko?
No, Sam, it's a painting. Sheesh.
What was the...
Is that a Rothko?
Oh, it's just...
No,
okay,
sheesh.
just a tank. There's a copy of Emetics in the Oval Office.
This urn says Fluffy on it.
Wasn't that Warren G. Harding's nickname?
These plates commemorate the core values of freedom-loving peoples everywhere.
Eating a lot and hitting things with sticks?
Exactly. Looks like there are rats in the Oval Office.
Sam, you've finally done it. A straight line so easy, even I won't touch it.
War room door.
No one enters the war room. That's it. You two are coming with me.
Ow, 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 ow.
I hope he's still on hold.
And stay out. Now I have to get back to the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me?
Oh, no.
Oh, welcome, Governor Whizzer. The president has been waiting for you.
Governor Whizzer?
Hey, who better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one.
Hello, this is the White House.
It's always the damn soda poppers. I gotta get kicked out the second I come in.
Hello, is anyone there?
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was I? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
No momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
I didn't get a chance to look at the other stuff. Hey, it's a Liberty Bell lamp.
The Liberty Bell is a light for this room. just as America is a light for...
Ugh, metaphor is such an ugly quality in furniture.
Snow globes.
This snow globe has a little Apollo 13 inside.
What happens when you shake it?
I'm afraid to find out.
Sounds about right.
Take a look at that.
I love this country.
Gun and money.
It's a bunch of merit badges from the Weasel Scouts.
I got one of those once, but they took it away when they found out what I used for bait.
It's a bunch of merit...
I got one.
Nice globe.
Amazing how often I need it in this job.
A ribbon.
Hey now, that's my super special top secret ribbon. Don't touch it.
National budget.
Stand back, son. There's the national budget.
Wait, the discretionary budget for historical sites.
There's the national budget.
Chuckles.
Hands off, boy. That's my presidential calendar.
I just want to see stuff, man.
Apparently, even U.S. presidents have mothers. U.S. Senate talent show, second place.
My finest hour.
Is that a potted plant or the Vice President of the United States?
It is hard to tell the difference.
I'm not sure who this is, but he must be important.
I like the peace sign he's throwing up.
This is either an early draft of the Declaration of Independence or a crude map of Lithuania. Roosevelt's boxing gloves, encased in lucite.
TR or FDR?
ER, I think.
Well then. What's up, Whizzer?
What's new, Whizzer?
That's Governor Whizzer, thank you very much.
Governor Whizzer?
What are you the governor of?
The 51st and greatest state, West Dakota! Don't you guys read the papers?
Just the funnies.
You mean the obituaries, Max.
Potato, potato.
We're a young state, but with our own rich traditions that make us a distinct tourist destination, apart from the North and South.
How'd you get into politics?
How did you get into politics?
I won the election. It was a very close race, but I totally won the popular vote.
Was it a runoff election? You see what I did there? Runoff? 'Cause he's Whizzer?
You're still the master of fourth grade gutter humor, Max.
What were your qualifications for office?
What were your qualifications for office?
I'm a television celebrity.
Now there's a platform I can get behind.
What are you doing here?
What brings you to the Oval Office?
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP.
Who's Mr. Sapp? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him? I can spell, you know.
It's the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation-free for over 4 weeks now.
So I need to get him to drink soda again. Tell us more about Mr. Sapp.
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor to help people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop.
I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed-up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Wiz.
You don't drink soda at all?
So you've really kicked the soda habit, huh?
And how? Back when I was on the pop, I was in a real downward spiral. That endless cycle of always looking for my next fizz, then having to take time out for number one. Then I saw that documentary about Peanut Franklin, and it convinced me I didn't want to be just another self-destructive former child star.
Peanut Franklin, the lovable star of mixed nuts who was found in a seedy Hollywood motel room dead of anaphylactic shock?
What you mean you ain't got no jelly?
Still too soon, Max.
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a nice cold soda?
Gee, thanks. I'll take a... Whoa, no! Stay strong, Whizzer. You control the bubbles. The bubbles don't control you. Stop talking about soda, will ya?
Stop talking about the crisp, clean taste or the effervescent fizz as it pours over ice into a frosty glass.
All of it. I've been completely flat for over a month now. I can't go back to the way I used to be. I just can't.
Very interesting take on people who are getting over addictions. Great Fox with the 5 months of tier 1 and 100 bits from Will Pierce saying, can we elect Pikachu for president? See you later.
See you around, wizard.
I should talk to Chuckles.
Hey, Mac, do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Auditions for new White House pet are down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
You seem familiar.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
The veiled threats, the surly tone. I've got it. You're that pit boss from the Toy Mafia.
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if he don't stop asking questions.
What's the Toy Mafia man doing here?
What's the Toy Mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What Toy Mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property damage.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, chowderheads. Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
I suspect foul play.
I think somebody may have hypnotized the president while you weren't looking. You, perhaps.
Very funny.
What do you do around here?
What do you do around here?
I give out free t-shirts to the visitor who asks the dumbest question of the day. Please accept my apologies, but we're all out of Husky Boys sizes.
Woo! Double burn!
Because he's a
I
dog.
thought you were on my side, Max.
I just call him like I see him, Sam.
You're a bodyguard?
You're the president's personal bodyguard?
You catch on quick.
We need to have a private meeting with the president. National security.
Go right ahead.
I meant private, as in wait outside and we'll call you when we need you.
And national security, as in, we need to clobber the president on the head to break his hypnotic trance.
Your gift for subterfuge is uncanny, Max.
And that's uncanny as in, you two try anything and I'll plug you.
You're always with the president?
You're always with the president?
Even when he's got a, you know...
Always. I never leave his side.
Your codependency sickens me.
And it sickens me in exactly the same way, doesn't it, Max? I mean, Sam.
What's behind that door?
What's behind that door?
It's a private club for people who aren't annoying me. You two ain't invited.
Should we pummel him together, Sam, or would you rather take turns?
We can create a national security incident after we've saved the president, Max.
Seriously, what's behind the door?
Seriously, pal, what's behind that door?
It's the door to the war room, with unrestricted access to the United States' entire arsenal of long-range missile weapons.
There's no part of that sentence I didn't like.
Then it's unanimous. We'd like a tour.
Nobody gets into the war room during peacetime. Stay away from it, or I'll have to escort you out.
Oh no. I know what we have to do. Let us into the war room.
The war room, please.
Nothing doing.
But Max came all this way. He's been dreaming of it for years. Can you look into those big brown slits he uses for eyes and crush the lifelong dream of a childlike rabbity creature?
Even if I were moved by that kind of thing, which I ain't, this door stays locked at all times, unless we're in a war.
We'll be back.
I cannot wait.
I've got to start a war with a foreign nation. Probably with Bosco. Actually, hold on, can I?
Okay, here's what he said.
Well, don't that beat all? Hey, Chuckles, check this out. When you fold the dollar bill this way, it makes him look like he's Putin.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know if that's... Try getting, because Bosco's doing the Russian act, I'm certain I've got to declare war with him.
Okay, here's what he said.
Oh, artificial grape and cherry, high fructose corn syrup, sodium benzoate to preserve flavor. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
What about Chuckles?
Okay, here's what he said.
Put that down, Mr. President. Don't make me have to get the hose.
Thank you, sir.
I don't think any of those lines are going to be useful. Let's start interpreting.
Hello, Governor Wizard.
We're ready to interpret.
We're ready to interpret for you.
Don't tell me! The president needs the interpreter!
What did he say, Sam?
I'm speaking English! I don't even have an accent!
Can't understand a word.
See you around, Wizard. Good day, Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Ooh, finally! The interpreters. Where have you been?
You've been hypnotized.
Snap out of it, Mr. President. You've been hypnotized.
Sure, I haven't been hypnotized. That's crazy talk.
You've got to listen to us, sir, or we'll be forced to take drastic action.
Don't talk to me about drastic action. You ever been pinned down in a drugstore parking lot by a pack of muskrat commandos with nothing left to lose? Ever had to gnaw your best buddy's leg off just so you could get his socks and put them on your own ears to fend off the enemy's deadly sonic regurgitator ray?
Now that's crazy talk. I'm impressed.
Wake up, Mr. President.
Freelance police, you're under arrest.
Freelance police? Now there's the kind of can-do vigilante attitude that makes America strong.
Finally, someone who appreciates our greater calling.
Wake up, Mr. President.
You've never given up on anything in your life. Don't start now.
That's awful nice of you fellas, but I haven't been hypnotized.
Now do we commence with the head trauma, Sam?
What was that?
We'll have to get the president alone, Max.
Seriously, you're under arrest.
Seriously, you're under arrest.
Oh, you can't arrest me.
Foolish chief executive! Does he not fear us?
Trust us, Mr. President. It's for your own good.
Nah, see, it's the Secret Service regulations. I can't leave the Oval Office.
You're still under arrest.
You're still under arrest. We can get your administration back on track with just a hint of bloodshed if you'll just...
Where does the little one keep his gun?
Best not to think about it, sir.
We're ready to interpret.
We're ready to interpret for you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said,
What's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
What's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice-cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by it.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist, but I am thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
It's just called sugar water.
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
I want to rephrase that. Yeah, I agree with
now
Max.
I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More. I need more. I need a bathroom. Which way is the bathroom?
Which way is the war room?
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't...
Oh, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there. Bad.
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go!
That was fun!
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Oh, now the president's alone.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas! My fingertips look like little tadpoles!
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it!
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas!
Sam did it!
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon, but now that these idiots have forced my hand...
we're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
It's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
And now Abe Lincoln must die.
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering two people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise?
But it's Andrew Papa saying, "What have you done?"
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it!
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Yes!
I like the star they tacked on for West Dakota. What's up, Max? Pretty nice place here.
Pretty nice place here.
It'd be a shame if anything happened to it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that I'd hate for there to be an accident.
How do you do that? Putting certain words in quotes when you talk.
I've been practicing.
How do you like the White House?
What do you think of the White House, Max?
There aren't nearly as many roller coasters as you'd led me to believe, Sam.
Okay, let's go.
Super Bowl running the cat. Yeah, there's Super Bowl. He's got a hat.
Who do you like in the election?
My money's on Lincoln, and Lincoln's on my money.
Clever.
That's not Super Bowl.
Hi, America. It's me, Max. Remember, a vote for me is a vote for prosperity, alacrity, and the tyranny of my furry white iron fist. Thank you.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history, so I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't all that.
I freed the slave.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Oh, they just see the rabbit thing. There's one thing I gotta do. Here we go. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna take a break.
This election reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the Amazon one day. Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges itself in his. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, "Thanks! Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to." No, wait. I think I told it wrong.
We'll be right back. Alright, so Sam and Max just assassinated the president, and now Max is running. My fellow Americans!
Greetings, miserable proles.
I'm here to save the country.
People of Earth, your day of reckoning is at hand. I believe in the ideal of a global community, where America is but a small part. We must set aside our differences and work with our fellow nations, all united towards one goal: the complete and utter annihilation of the godless Belgians.
500 bits from Gurkanov saying, my fellow Americans, a body has been discovered.
I want to see a return to the prosperity of the America we once knew. A chicken in every pot, and vice versa.
And a pot in every chicken.
If elected, I promise a return to a happier time in America's past. The days when giant thunder lizards marched over the fern-covered marshes of the Midwest, preying on the upstart mammals.
Too far back, Sam. I was too far back, Max.
I'm a uniter, not a divider. I foresee an America under one rule, an iron-fisted rule. One rabbit, one law. Let your neighbors know that dissent will not be tolerated. All hail Max.
100 Mr. Will Piercing, I think I'd rather have Professor Psychotic as president.
I have a dream, America. It starts out where I'm in an all-nude production of Death of a Salesman on Ice, but I haven't studied and I can't remember my lines. Suddenly, it begins to rain marshmallows, but that's okay because trees are made of graham crackers and chocolate bars are the official currency. I believe that by working together, we can make that dream a reality.
Fortunately, he's already naked, so that's one step down.
We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And the Chupacabra, Madre de Dios, he'll kill us all!
I love this game. Let's talk about the issues. How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
And Lincoln is once again using his trusted campaign slogan, which is pleasing the crowd, but having no effect on his poll ratings.
Where do you stand on religion in schools?
Where do you stand on religion in schools?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Lincoln pulls out his trusted catchphrase for this election, which delights the crowd, but seems to have no effect on the polls.
Oh, wait, I think I've got an idea.
That's enough for now.
Keep 'em coming. I'm ready for anything.
The nation demands family values. Do you have any?
Mr. Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines, to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated concepts. But I stand proud. I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years. I've never even looked at another woman.
You sure you have family values?
Mr. Lincoln, could you elaborate on your stand on family values?
Without a strong, honest, and faithful family, we are all nothing. I myself have been faithful to my wife for over 150 years.
How long is a score? Let's hear your prepared statement.
Mr. Lincoln, the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I said basically the same thing.
Okay. Time out.
Time out. Max has to, visit the little candidate's room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
Alright. I gotta destroy his, I have to destroy his credibility.
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max. It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man. It's the cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
What else we got in the cue cards?
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Oh, there were cue cards in the Oval Office. Basically, I gotta try and tank his polls so Max wins.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans. The buck stops here, 1,000 points of light, and I did not have sex with that woman.
Well, I did, but I didn't inhale.
Oh, I can't go in the war room. Super Bowl!
Oh no, not this guy again.
Hey, it's our pal, Super Bowl!
One and the same, sir.
Well, stand aside, pal.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Let us into the war room.
Let us into that room.
No can do, sir. Orders. Until I hear from Chuckles, my superior officer. I'm to guard this door.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Until I hear orders from Chuckles, aka use the organic listening device.
I can't get close enough to him to use the bug.
Oh, that's an issue.
It's time we turn you.
Time out.
I think we're...
not have sex with that woman. He's too busy talking with his candidate. It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
Do you think they would have cleaned out the president's head out of the,
It's just the severed head of the...
You know, just the severed head of the president. I suppose I can't fish it out. Alright, well I have the application, so...
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
I'm gonna go put Abe's application into I wonder if I need to put the free home delivery sign on the cue cards. Either way, I'm about to get the reason for the I did not have sex with that woman cue card.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me. Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Do we have his... Alright, now the question is, how do I get Sybil to call into the... Is she serious? As a rash. I also need to figure out a way to get $100 million in order to be able to buy the truth-telling device. I don't know if Hugh Bliss can help me out anymore here.
Where are we going, Sam? Oh boy!
Back to the White House. Lincoln not becoming president saves the world. How? Because he's a giant puppet being orchestrated by a mafia. Just like the last president was a normal size. We found you a woman.
Mr. Lincoln, we've picked out a single lady friend who would be just perfect for you.
She has a job and still has all her own teeth.
Let me give you her number so you can give her a call.
Ain't no reanimated president too big to appreciate a booty call. Know what I'm saying?
What? The idea is preposterous. I've been happily married for over 150 years. I would never consort with another woman.
Oh, I see. So the rumors are true.
What rumors?
Nothing.
Mr. Lincoln, could you elaborate on your stand on family values?
Without a strong
Contest, Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to...
Well, I'm afraid...
That's a... Timeout.
Yeah, I think the free home delivery sign, yeah.
Free home delivery. Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the voters your stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Nader! Oh, God. That brings me back. There's step one. Oh, wait.
Hey, this book...
It must be...
Yes,
I gotta go back to the office.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Ralph Nader was an independent candidate who always somehow managed to slip by the primaries. Alright, I need, yeah, hold on. I have Sybil's number, so I need the organic listening device on the phone.
Who are you calling, Sam?
To call Sybil.
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just...
He's not the president yet!
I saw your application, and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that'll be remembered for centuries.
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
Jesus, Sybil. I stand here at the steps of the White House.
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House, got it. What time should I meet you?
He's a former president. Oh, come on, it's been over 120 years. The time to act is now.
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset.
I hope I didn't need to switch the cue cards before this.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln!
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date?
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
And on national TV, too. Family values, Abe caught in tryst with, whoops. All it did was improve Nader's score.
I'm glad that I've been given. Two wrongs don't make a right.
There's probably a reason for the two wrongs don't make a right cue card.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Let's talk about the issues.
Mr. Lincoln.
Very well.
How'd you describe your tax plan?
How would you describe your tax plan?
I did not have sex with that woman.
And Lincoln has confused the crowd with another well-intentioned but senseless statement. It hasn't affected him in the polls, however.
I think the two wrongs don't make a right is for the tax plan.
Enough.
Keep them coming.
Time out. 1,000 points of light.
What the hell happened there?
Buck stops here. Free home delivery. I'm glad that I've been... Two wrongs don't make a right. Time out. Mr.
Very well.
Oh, here we go.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
I like how Max is not gaining any traction. It's just all going to Nader.
I did not have sex with... 1,000 points of light.
Very well.
How would you describe your tax plan?
1,000 points of light.
And that doesn't really make a bit of sense, so it looks like it's politics as usual here at the debate.
That's an... Time out. The buck stops here.
Go back to the office for a card. Okay.
Time out.
What do we have at the office that would work with this situation?
Where are we going, Sam?
Does it have like an advertisement? Wow, I was not expecting to be able to grab something from the office for this. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Drug dealer. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I don't believe there are any signs in here. Na, 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 na. Anything in the file cabinet?
20 years worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space.
I think the buck stops here would have been it. Hey, Leonard.
It's our favorite shift.
How you doing, Leonard? Good, good.
No, it's a reference. I said this before. It's a reference to Ralph Nader, who was an independent candidate who would who basically got enough votes to make it through the primaries. Got a man in your closet? Don't you? Let's see if Sybil's back and has anything to say. You doing all right, Sybil?
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Can you believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married? Men are such self-centered jerks.
Preach it, girlfriend!
So you changed careers again?
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Come again?
A carbon dating
God
service.
damn it!
I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I wanted a fresh start in a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carbon dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
Yeah, the people are throwing the Tom Sai emote because I made the carbon dating joke before. Oh, Lord. Alright. Who needs a carbon dating service?
Who could possibly need a freelance carbon dating service?
Plenty of people. Freelance archaeologists, independent historians, rogue paleobotanists.
It's also naughty fun for your next bachelorette party.
And now that Antiques Thunderdome is getting so popular, business is bound to pick up.
Antiques Thunderdome? The show where common everyday people bring random junk from around the house to a giant steel cage match and engage in a no-holds-barred appraisal to the death?
That's the one. Now everybody's convinced they have some priceless treasure in their attic, and their home will be declared a historic monument.
Interesting. How does carbon dating work?
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know. Something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very professional.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything. I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is. Allow me to demonstrate. This tiki is, oh my gosh, it's 2,000 years old! This is fantastic!
Old is good?
Absolutely! I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places.
That's how I get the truth serum.
Get a grant. I'd be rich!
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
No way! That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems. Unless I get a grant, since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
You're having financial problems?
You're having financial problems?
I'm afraid so. After my public humiliation with Lincoln, all the applicants for my dating service demanded their money back. Not to mention all the money tied up in pending litigation with the clients who watched Max's dating video.
I stated very clearly up front that viewer discretion was advised.
Believe me, I would love to just close up shop for a while and take a vacation. Forget about Honest Abe and all the lawsuits.
It was a wardrobe malfunction!
But unless I get a major windfall, I have to hope the carbon dating business takes off.
Viewer discretion is advised. I appreciate the help, but let's keep the straight up answers in chat to a minimum.
Dead end.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions. Lefty's tool rental shop is still vacant.
Remember that afternoon when I put on a baseball cap and spent hours out here playing fizzball with Lefty?
If you mean that night when you put on a hockey mask and spent hours chasing Lefty down the street with a chainsaw, then yes.
Precious memories.
Give me all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
It's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Apparently, there's no room in
Oh,
the
there we
military
go.
budget for quality adhesives.
I like how well the skink march works with this song. All right. Let's ruin.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Let's go ahead and ruin Abe's chances of getting elected.
Give me all you got.
Let's hear about your
Mr.
issues.
Lincoln, very well.
How would you...
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln has proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
There we go. Debate's
The
over.
results from the emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States. In an unprecedented show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be f***ing me, you idiots.
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yes!
Yes! Since Max is the president, does that mean I can finally go to the war room, or are we still waiting for, there we go.
Finally, Mr. President, you're here.
Oh, no.
That's the president? People will vote for anyone these days.
Obviously.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time for foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
Let me check. Let me look at the calendar since the
It's the official United States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
Even better, Max. You can actually change the official date.
Oh boy!
Interesting. Let me just go ahead and make my...
It's the Secretary of Presidential Whimsy ribbon. Looks like Max can use this to appoint someone as an honorary cabinet secretary.
What's going on with the soda poppers?
Look, Max, it's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the 7 Keys. It's our old pal, the former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Peepers.
That's former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Governor Peepers.
You're a governor too?
You're a governor too?
That's right. I got North Dakota.
North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice. We've got a rich and varied history.
North Dakota, hope you like snow.
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte. Hey,
Isn't that Montana?
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
What's there to do in North Dakota?
What's there to do in North Dakota?
Plenty. Snowmen, snow angels, snow forts, snowball fights, homemade ice cream, and of course the majesty of Mount Rushmore.
That hasn't been decided yet.
Right, I spoke too soon.
What are you doing here?
What business do you have in the Oval Office?
We need the president to settle custody of Mount Rushmore.
Max has the presidential pen. Somewhere.
Just tell me where to sign.
Great, the problem is solved. But seriously, if you guys see the president, tell him we're waiting.
Max really is president now.
Max really is president now.
It was in the papers.
We haven't been watching the news back in Fargo. We've been so busy with the arms buildup.
What was that?
Did I say arms buildup? I meant Winter Paradise Toboggan and Scrapbooking Jamboree.
Can't we all just get along?
Can't we all just get along?
We can if we all just keep quiet and avoid another incident.
Honesty is rarely the best policy. All us presidents know that.
So long, peeps. Welcome back, Governor Whizzer. Here to give another demonstration on soda abuse?
That's not funny.
Why do you want Mount Rushmore?
Why should your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy, they too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
George Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
Or because he was old and it was way back in the day when, pardon me, proper dentistry wasn't a thing? Surely you can compromise.
Why not divide it up equally?
That would never work. It's not even.
Each of you could get a third of Roosevelt.
I want the mustache.
I wanted the mustache.
Okay, Max gets Roosevelt's mustache, Specs gets the glasses, Peepers, you get an ear and both nostrils.
That just leaves me with the forehead.
All right then, Whizzer, we'll throw in Crazy Horse, but that's my final offer.
It's not even finished.
This will never work. It's just like last time.
So West Dakota, huh?
How did West Dakota become a separate state?
3 of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all 3 of us won.
Such former
The voters
TV
realized
celebrities.
They'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states. That's when the unpleasantness began.
What was the unpleasantness?
What was the unpleasantness?
We fought for a long time about how to divide up the states.
There was almost a war! But we divided everything up fairly and all agreed that Mount Rushmore should be in the South.
We did not! You!
I what?
You! Oh, never mind.
Care for a drink?
Thirsty?
Yes! But you're not going to offer me a soda, are you? You know I can't resist them.
We wouldn't do that. We've got, let's see here, orange soda, cola, grape soda, pop, some more orange soda, and tea.
Tea, please.
We're all out of tea. Soda?
Why are you doing this?
Because despite the fact that this probably isn't a very funny way to go to prod it at addiction, it is very funny to make fun of the soda poppers.
Stay dry, Whizman. Hey, Specs. Max, you remember most omnipotent exaltedness Max Sama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize our loyal subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
Max Sama? I think we have our raid message. What are you doing here?
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing.
Awkward.
What have you been up to?
What have you been up to?
Winning an election. I'm now the governor of South Dakota.
Hey, just like Whizzer.
No, not just like Whizzer. I was the first one of us to run for office.
Like you invented it. You just... forget it.
You're dancing around a point. What are you doing as governor?
What are you doing as governor?
I'm fixing the problems in the state and getting it back to perfect working order. Did you know that the Black Hills are really more of a greenish gray? I've got a committee addressing the problem.
But what about the Badlands?
We're making them even worse.
I've got a committee addressing the problem. I'm Specs.
Sing your theme song.
Sing your theme song for us.
No, I don't sing that anymore. I want to be respected as more than just a beloved TV celebrity.
If it makes you feel better, you were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
Later, Specs.
And Super Ball is, of course, still guarding the war room.
Stand aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
Perhaps you didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Take a vacation.
Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception, just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do. I can only take a vacation on federal holidays.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Ah, all right.
Max, I mean His Excellency El Jefe Maximilian I, Intimidator of the Realm, has a special surprise for you. Better get those handkerchiefs ready. This could get sentimental.
Agent Superball, we have decided to reward you for your excellent service to your country, for your unwavering commitment to preventing us from being where we most desperately needed to be, for your unerring devotion to being a constant hindrance in our task. For all these things and more, we now dub thee Superball.
Secretary of the Interior, Secretary of Guarding the War Room Door. Oh my God. Secretary of Mysterious Gaseous Emissions, or Secretary of Meats and Cheeses? Secretary of the Interior.
Secretary of the Interior.
We already have one of those.
Oh, exterior?
We have one of those too.
Fine, Secretary of the Posterior. So we have spoken, so it shall be.
All hail Max.
I'm overwhelmed, sir. I don't know what to say.
Now run along to a cabinet meeting.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
You've got to be kidding me.
I still have my orders.
At least we made Super Ball's day.
Oh boy! We now declare today April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct bleeding heart liberal.
All right then, Secretary's Day.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Soups.
Take a memo.
Secretary Superball, the president would like you to take a memo.
To people of the planet Earth, we know what you've been doing. Cut it out. Hugs, your nuclear arsenal wielding leader, etc., etc.
Did you get all that?
No pencil, sir.
Take a vacation.
Today is Secretary's Day. You have to take the day off.
It's the law, Jack!
A vacation? Permission to weep openly, sir.
Not just granted, but encouraged.
The forces of bureaucracy win again.
I love Super Ball.
I love this country.
We can now enter the war room.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna change it. Let's change it to the 7th.
People of Earth, we have now changed the official date.
Mark your calendars. Update your checks. All hail Max.
It's my brother's birthday.
Oh boy!
Beginning of Passover.
We now declare today April 3rd, the beginning of Passover. Shalom! Let my people go! Oh boy!
I just want to see what he says for all the dates. Ooh, Easter Sunday.
We now declare today April 8th, Easter Sunday.
Cripes, we'd better start hiding eggs on the White House lawn.
Already did it, Sam.
Max, are these the eggs that are made of metal and shaped like a pineapple and have a pin in them?
Don't be silly, Sam. I took the pins out first.
I would love it if you just hear an explosion coming from the White House lawn. Don't take that out of context, please.
We now declare today April 22nd, Earth Day.
People of America, take this day to ignore all practical concerns and devote all your attention to one day of crackpot extreme environmentalist activism, which you'll forget about for the rest of the year.
People of Berkeley, California, keep up the good work. Oh boy!
That was yesterday. Arbor Day!
We now declare today April 27th, Arbor Day.
Everybody go outside today and hug a tree.
Hug nothing. This year I'm hoping to get to second base.
Don't stop fondling the dryads, Max. Change it to 420.
People of Earth, we have now changed the official date.
Mark your calendars. Update your checks. All hail Max.
All right, let's get into the war room.
I think the war room door is only openable in time of war.
Stupid old piece.
Oh, I have to make the soda poppers declare war on each other.
What are we doing here, Max?
I keep getting whiny memos about the giant robotic Abraham Lincoln who's rampaging through Washington, enslaving the populace. I guess we'd better do something about that.
The war room looks inviting.
Can't you get us into the war room, Max?
I kept hearing about presidential powers, but it's all just boring bureaucratic stuff. I was hoping I'd be able to make things explode with my mind.
I'm president now!
The soda poppers aren't the close-knit band they used to be.
They're just one inappropriate comment away from full-on violence.
Just like you and me, pal. I'm glad we took this.
Keep in touch, Sam. I mean that.
All right, how can I get the soda poppers to declare war on each other? Oh, you know what? I need the truth-telling device, which means I need to get the grant for something really old in my office. Did you check the 1st and the 15th? I did not. Let's do that first, then we'll try to get a government grant.
Oh boy!
Oh yeah, the 1st is April. Well, let's try the 15th, because the 1st is April Fool's Day.
We now declare today April 15th, Tax Day. When writing your checks, America, remember it's spelled M-A-X.
Bad news, little pal. The last president abolished the income tax. Replaced it with a national door-to-door candy bar sale, remember?
The fiend! I'm glad we knocked his head off.
Probably shouldn't have said that on national TV, Max.
Oh boy! We declare today April 1st, the first day of Sam's indefinite lockup in the dank dungeons beneath the White House.
What? I thought we were pals, Max.
April Fools.
All right. Yeah. So we need the. We gotta find something in our office that that would warrant carbon dating.
Where are we going, Sam?
We don't really have.
Back to the office.
Shotgun.
We don't really have any reason to go after the rampaging Lincoln right now. Oh yeah, the logo on the car is now the presidential seal. Listen, this thing gets us back and forth from Washington, D.C. very quickly. It's significantly faster than, say, Air Force One. Alright, what in the office would... Jimmy? Jimmy Two Teeth?
Anybody home? Guess not.
What about the donuts?
The donut box is a happy reminder of a bygone era. Specifically, last July.
What state does Sam and Max live in? They live in New York. I think their office is in Hell's Kitchen. Oh no, I need the carbon dater. So how do I get the carbon dater from Sybil? Could you bring an object to Sybil? I think I have to take. I think I need to take the carbon dater and. Let me see.
It's Sybil's carbon dating machine.
Don't touch that, fellas. It's the only thing keeping me in business.
I wonder what future archaeologists will learn from our most sacred treasure.
That you can watch 250 channels and there's still nothing good on.
So I have to scan the TV. All right. So how do I get her a grant? Oh, probably from the office of Max. New York doesn't have an L train? Well, they just didn't do this accurately then, because this is definitely New York. As referenced in later Sam and Max episodes, where Sam gets cloned and they move all the Sam clones to an internment camp on Staten Island. Verbatim.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Sybil.
Hello?
Hey, Sybil. Just wanted to chat.
I have to keep this line open for my client, Sam.
No, Alcatraz is in California. Staten Island just isn't. It just is not a very pleasant place. All right, let me see.
Where are we going, Sam?
No place.
Let me try talking to Sybil again.
Hiya, Sybil. What's new?
Nothing around here.
Alright, Max is the president, so he should be able to grant Sybil a grant. Nothing new to say here, so I probably have to do it from the office of the president.
Where are we going, Sam?
Sybil's running out of room on that sign.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
You want to hit for the soda war? I know I've got to like, I need the truth telling. Yeah, I need the truth serum from Bosco.
Hey, look, Max. It's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
Fund Sybil.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
So we fund Sybil, get the carbon dating machine, scan something in our office, get a grant for ourselves, and then take the money away from Sybil.
Sybil left the door unlocked. She's probably living it up on some tropical island on the taxpayer's dime.
I bet she's getting abducted in some sleazy nightclub, forced to do unspeakable things for a power-mad despot before narrowly escaping his volcano-top lair with only one of her kidneys left.
Don't be such a pessimist, Max.
Sorry, Sam. It's just no fair. We're stuck here working and she gets to have all the fun.
Well, I'm gonna take her carbon dater.
It's Sybil's carbon dating machine.
And now I'm gonna go scan the donuts in my office. $100 million for a beer. Guess it was a movie reference? Talking about, are you talking about Sybil, like in the, like Max talking about Sybil in the volcano top lair? I don't know if it's a reference to a movie. Max is just very esoteric.
Odd. Max, have you been dieting? This thingamajig says these donuts are only a year old.
It must be using the calendar of the donut mold people's burgeoning civilization.
That is the only logical explanation. I don't want to know how old that is. This thing says Hubert is 16 years old.
I wondered why he was acting all sullen and unresponsive.
I don't want to know how old that is. I don't want to know how old that is.
What about our fish?
Mr. Spatula's only 1 year old, but this thing says he's 2. Oh no, I forgot his birthday.
Don't bother. I put a piece of cake in there one time and he didn't seem to like it.
Let's see. Oh, Jesse James's hand!
It says Jesse James's hand is only 14 years old.
I don't believe that.
I don't want to.
You see how old Leonard is?
Wow, it says that Leonard is only 19 years old.
Let that be a cautionary tale to the kids about spending too much time in casinos.
Tusk, tusk, tusk.
I don't want to know how old that is.
I do!
I don't want to know how old that is. I don't want to know how old that is. I don't want to know how. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to know how.
Do I have to bring something back to the office to have it carbon dated? Can't seem to look at the ant farm. Is it because it's behind the closet door?
Our thugs and hoodlums file cabinet is almost full.
Can I help it if I come from a large family?
Oh! We have to get Bosco the grant. Oh, now I'm scared.
That's weird. It says his age is burnt sienna.
That is weird. He doesn't look a day over taupe.
Doesn't look a day over taupe.
Oh, Mr. President, please, do not execute.
Oh, right. I wonder if he's got anything new to say. Let's scan Bosco.
What is that? Keep that away from me.
Relax, Bosco. It only tells how old you are.
Why do you need to know that? Did someone send you to find out how old I am?
Sheesh, never mind.
That's your problem with dating, Sam. You give up too easily.
Well, Bosco, by my readings, these weenies date from the early Cretaceous period.
It's a special bargain for you. Still tasty. A handful today only.
You don't understand. Your store is now a National Historic Place. These weenies are valuable artifacts.
Really? I mean, of course. Am preserving heritage of my people. Just how valuable are we talking about here?
We'll get back to you on that.
Time to give him a grant and freak him out. Because he only cares where the money's come from if it's not taxable. Where do you find those? It's just a joke about how, like, dirty convenience stores can be.
Oh boy!
War were declared. Wow, I don't even go outside of the front anymore. I just go straight back into here. Guess it's better than wasting time in the front when there's nothing left. There we go.
Hello, Comrade Bosco.
Hail to the chief. I don't know how you guys did it, but I just got a huge check from the government.
You earned it, Bosco. It's not easy to perfectly preserve weenies that predate the discovery of fire.
Not to mention the teeming microcosm growing in the bathroom. We're considering making it a national wildlife preserve.
Now I can finally finish my satellite defense system.
So, we can have the truth serum?
Sure. Let me dig it up from the labs.
Vodka.
This is a bottle of vodka.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me. Get a couple of shots of that in somebody, and they'll tell you all their secrets.
Thanks, Bosco.
And now we've got vodka. Oh, Mr. Mastro's trying to use an emote and just wrote Massey, and I thought that was in direct response to the vodka.
Where are we going, Sam?
Oh, to the White House.
Off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Everything we buy from Bosco is ends up being like some horrible thing.
I'm not really thirsty. Truth serums only use...
Not Peepers. Peepers is probably a teetotaler.
Care for a drink?
It's soda, right? You brought more soda.
Sure, why not?
Huh, vodka!
Wow! That's got more kick than the other ones. Thanks, Sam and Max. You guys are my best friends.
Now can we get back to the deliberation?
What's the point? You still think Peeper's idea is stupid.
Stupid? You never told me you thought my idea was stupid.
He said your idea of adding Herbert Hoover hugging the 4 other presidents was the stupidest thing he'd ever heard.
Well, it is. Hoover wasn't even a president, which means he certainly wasn't the most loving of all the presidents.
Well, at least I didn't suggest putting a parking garage in George Washington's forehead, like some 4-eyed freaks I know.
You little...
You big...
Of course you realize this means war!
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 The war room's open! We're getting him over his... Oh!
What's this I hear? What wondrous thing?
Bingo!
Is this the DEFCON klaxon's ring? A flashing light above the door. There's just one thing it could mean. War.
Bingo!
What is it good for?
What is it good
It's good for you.
Good for you.
It's good for me. Oh, war. What is it good for?
What is it good for?
It strengthens the economy. It shows the world that we've got stones and carriers with fighters round the war. Oh, what is it good for?
What is it good
It's
for?
good for you. It's good for me.
It's the cat's meow.
Here we go. War. Oh, what is it good for? It's good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. Oh, what is it good for? Oh, it strengthens the economy. All lengthy battles and incumbents dream, because you can't change horses in midstream. For bombs and guns and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war, war, war. For bombs and guns, and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war.
Well,
Let's not do that again.
Are you kidding me? Let's do that all the time. War. It's also quite possible that that was the Super Bowl. What do we do now?
what are we doing here, Max?
I keep getting whiny memos about the... I guess we...
Oh, we already talked to Max
I'm glad
when he
we
was in the
keep in
Oval Office.
Bingo!
Oh, I missed a few things. Alf, UY with the Tier 1 Sub 2 War. KHM Rican with the 7 months of Tier 1. And Arctic Okami with the 49 months of Tier 1 saying this. Hi Tom, can't say because of work soon, but I got my sub. And also, War, what is it good for? It's good for helping the economy. Where's Agent Super Bowl? He's not here.
Hey, there's gourmet coffee. In case the idea of war makes you insufficiently jittery.
I'm plenty juiced just being in here. Let's blow stuff up.
It's a plate of fancy cookies.
For the discriminating general with a sweet tooth and a taste for vengeance.
Oh my god, we can see, oh my god, the Dakota situation. Wow, South Dakota got shafted on the border here.
The civil war in the Dakotas seems to be escalating, Max.
Let them thin out the overpopulation of moose and strip malls for a few weeks, and then we'll step in.
It looks like Bismarck has fallen to the West Dakotan militia.
Oh no! That will wipe out the country's crucial snow and slush reserves!
Your compassion for your people is heartwarming, Mr. President.
You can see the DeSoto.
Where are we going, Sam?
Oh, that's... I could just... Wow, okay.
No place. Never mind. Look, Max, in the White House garden pond. It's Jimmy Two Teeth.
We often allow lobbyists to use the pool, Sam.
Jimmy's a lobbyist now? What's he lobbying for? Cheese interests?
Affordable health care for the aged and underprivileged, Sam. He's a lot more multifaceted than you give him credit for.
Wow. Jimmy's Obama.
These must be for the Joint Chiefs and other quasi-important hoo-has.
Nice screensaver.
It just says war. Ah, there we go. Oh, here we go. War. Let's read the manual
of
war.
Time of war. Select target. Press fire. That's all it says.
Target computer.
Looks like a remote homing beacon in the frigid Antarctic.
So peaceful. So serene.
Want to blow it up?
You have to ask?
The homing beacon to the Kremlin doesn't seem to be working. It was probably turned off in the spirit of Glasnost.
More likely those lazy commie bastards forgot to change the batteries.
Lazy former commie bastards, Max. It's the distant, peaceful world of Krypton.
They mock us with their utopian society of crystal cities and absentee parents. They must be exterminated! This'll teach him to put me in the Phantom Zone. You will bow down before me!
The nuke launched out of the Washington Monument. Estimated time of impact 26 million years.
Better pull up a chair, little buddy.
We tried.
Well, what do you
We
know?
can nuke
Bosco was
Boscos?
right. The government really has been targeting his store for destruction.
Won't he be glad when we tell him?
What do you say we keep this to ourselves, Max?
You're right. We don't want to ruin the surprise. Attention, Bosco shoppers. Clean up in aisle everything.
Oh, he's got a missile defense system, though. And the missiles are the Washington Monument.
Would you look at that? Bosco's satellite defense system actually works.
Well played, Bosco. You're safe. But for how long?
All right, well, we've got two other places we can fire upon. Let's try the Antarctic.
Dinner special tonight? Penguin flambe.
Bingo!
Who would have suspected the Washington Monument is really a self-replenishing supply of intercontinental ballistic missiles?
It's good to see it used for something more useful than corny innuendo for once.
I wonder if this will have a significant impact on our delicate ecosystem.
Absolutely. My ego is bigger already.
Chris M with the 55 minutes tier 1 saying, Warren Vodka, a Butter Machine with the 16 months of tier 1 saying, not long enough.
There's no beacon for the missile to lock onto.
Then we'll just have to do this the slow way. Lock and load, Sam. We're off to Red Square.
Some other time, little buddy.
Oh wait, if Bosco has a beacon, we gotta go to Bosco's to get the beacon, then attach it to Abe Lincoln. Probably should have gone to the DeSoto and the DeSoto picture in the war room itself.
Where are we going, Sam?
How do we know so much about Krypton if the missile, if it's light years away?
Back to the office.
I like that touch. Yeah, Max was apparently sent to the Phantom Zone. I wonder if Bosco knows that Max is president and tried to launch missiles against him. Oh, yep, there it is, the beacon.
Look, stuck to the camera. That must be the homing beacon for the intercontinental ballistic missiles aimed at Bosco's store.
What was that?
He said that must be the best price on baby wipes I've ever seen.
Hey, Bosco.
Yeah?
Never mind.
I'm gonna catch you.
I guess he doesn't really care. Either that or he doesn't keep tabs on his missile defense system. Max is canon in the DC universe? Oh, what if? What if every time, like, there was like an image of the Phantom Zone, there was just Max's face somewhere in there? Let's chase down Lincoln.
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Yes!
Abraham Lincoln must die.
Well, he wasn't hard to find.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions, Sam.
Nice toss, Max. We'd better act fast before he manages to knock off the beacon.
Or choose his own back off to escape. Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the White House.
They're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Oh wait, the megaphone. Yeah, we totally need to do the megaphone. We'll chase after Lincoln again.
Where are we going, Sam?
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Rampaging Lincoln.
You're going down, Abe! Using his quick ingenuity, Dave built a makeshift megaphone using nothing but a squirrel, some string, and a megaphone.
Lincoln smash!
He's a testy little emancipator, isn't he?
Abraham Lincoln, you sit down and behave yourself right this minute.
I will destroy you.
Calm down and maybe we can find you a good cabinet position.
Unacceptable!
Just as well, Max. It would cost a fortune to feed that guy.
Mr. Lincoln, pacify your soul through the magic of prismatology.
Well, you found the one thing he and I agree on.
We have you surrounded.
He's a testy.
Alright.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the White House.
Off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Afternoon, Tom and chat. Chasing down Abe Lincoln, I see. Yes. For Abe Lincoln must die. Well, time to nuke a beloved former president who really couldn't take losing the election well. I tell you, that Abe Lincoln guy, using his powers to mind control people and not accepting his loss in the election, he's a good dude by my standards.
Looks like the targeting beacon is still stuck on Lincoln.
This is a pretty impressive temper tantrum, Sam. At this rate, he'll have enslaved all of DC and most of Baltimore by tomorrow morning.
Hey, Gads, you're right, Max. Still, I think we should stop him.
We haven't got anything better to do.
Mr. President?
Don't mind if I do.
Quick, let's go.
Shouldn't we revel a little?
We don't want to miss this.
Shouldn't we revel a little? Oh, we're just in the car after him watching the missile come down to him.
All do my bidding. I am the most powerful presidential monument ever created!
Oh, yeah? That got rid of Chuckles as well.
Whee! That was better than feeding laxatives to pigeons on parade days.
We broke 2 presidents in one afternoon.
A personal best.
Well, it looks like the country is saved, at least from mass hypnosis. What do you want to do now?
Let's abuse my powers as leader of the free world to squeeze the middle class until they're burning their own shoes for heat.
Sounds fun, but I was thinking we could treat ourselves to some chocolate-frosted gut bombs and then have a little target practice down at the Smithsonian.
Sam, you're my best friend.
Agent Chuckles, report. Query status. Lincoln Gambit, 4-7. Query not acknowledged and acceptable timeout parameters. Error. 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 Error.
Ooh. Whoa, what's it good for? That's probably fine. I'm gonna try and get both chapters done next Sunday. So, give me 1 second to look. There we go. So we will look forward next time to the continuing adventures of Sam and Max as they take on Reality 2.0. Da, 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 da. There will not be another stream today, no. So what did you think of this not political at all venture into Sam and Max's adventures? As we took down not 1, but 2 presidents. Caused an uprising, and have now left Max as leader of the free world. God help us. All hail Max-sama. El Presidente for life. Stove is live right now. Oh ho. How about this person? All hail Max-sama for the raid message. And we're gonna raid Zentreya. It says she's just chatting, but she's playing a game, but I don't know what it is. Or maybe she's watching something else. Oh, she's watching clips of other VTubers, I think? Anyway, give her some of that time and just love, and I'll see you all back here. If my recollection of how DLC releases work, tomorrow evening for Xenoblade Chronicles Future Redeemed. See you all next time. Later.